Do you like shooty, grimdark sci-fi with fantasy elements? Do the whip smack of blast guns and the booming report of bolters ring your bell? Do you yearn to live vicariously through the violent life of a space marine? Fear not, for the Emperor protects. In the far future, there is only war.
The Horus Heresy. It is a time of legend. Mighty heroes battle for the right to rule the galaxy. The vast armies of the Emperor of Earth have conquered the galaxy in a great crusade. The myriad alien races have been smashed by the Emperor's elite warriors and wiped from the face of history. The dawn of a new age of supremacy for humanity beckons. Gleaming citadels of marble and gold celebrate the many victories of the Emperor. Triumphs are raised on a million worlds to record the epic deeds of his most powerful and deadly warriors. First and foremost amongst these are the Primarchs, super-heroic beings who have led the Emperor's armies of Space Marines in victory after victory. They are unstoppable and magnificent, the pinnacle of the Emperor's genetic experimentation. The Space Marines are the mightiest human warriors the galaxy has ever known, each capable of besting 100 normal men or more in combat. Organized into vast armies of tens of thousands called legions, the Space Marines and their Primarch leaders conquer the galaxy in the name of the Emperor. Chief amongst the Primarchs is Horus, called the Glorious, the brightest star, favorite of the Emperor, and like a son unto him. He is the War Master, the Commander-in-Chief of the Emperor's military might, subjugator of 1,000 worlds and conqueror of the galaxy. He is a warrior without peer, a diplomat supreme. Horus is a star ascendant, but how much further can a star rise before it falls?
All right, so for my non-spoiler review is as follows. The main protagonist and perspective of the novel is that of Captain Garvio Loken, leader of the Luna Wolves' 10th Company of Space Marines. His pragmatic character, martial prowess, and wit afford him the opportunity to become a member of the Mournival after an early event in the story, which is a group of informal advisors to Horus and his inner circle. It is from this vantage point that we readers gain insight into Horus and the political machinations of the Imperium. He and the Luna Wolves participate in crusade campaigns throughout the novel against anti-imperial human and alien civilizations. As in other Warhammer novels, Abnett is a master at crafting realistic warfare and military engagements, as well as weaving political intrigue and personal motivations into his stories. The story also hints at tensions in the nascent Imperium, exacerbated by the Emperor's absence and contentious actions and inactions. Some notable quotes I liked in the book are as follows. I was there the day Horus slew the Emperor. There was a great tragedy implicit in the tale of the Emperor's murder, a tragedy that Loken always wanted his listeners to appreciate. How's the hand? Mending, Captain. Fit to be rebonded. That's good, said Torgadon. Wipe your arse with the other one for a while, all right? Carry on. The true purpose of mankind is to bear the torch of truth aloft and shine it, even into the darkest places. And my personal favorite, I think, from the whole book, in the far future, there will be only war. Horus would not let himself be outshone, even by the one he loved most dearly. He would remember that moment, years later, when fate had played its cruel trick and sense had turned upside down. So what did I think of the book? What is my conclusion? Well, it's as follows. Abnett deftly crafts memorable characters, political intrigue, expert foreshadowing, visceral action, although I could have used a bit more, and a slow but increasing undercurrent of tension in the narrative, all combined within a story that enthralls the reader to this unique universe. We see Horus in intimate detail as never before through Loken's eyes. The War Master writ large in fine detail, at once larger than life and relatably human, struggling to uphold the ultimate responsibility bestowed upon him by the Emperor of Mankind, to finish conquering the galaxy and reunite the disparate populations of the human race with Terra. Abnett's initial entry is a grand one, leaving the reader curious as to Loken's future exploits and wanting more. Regarding a rating, I'd give this excellent start to the series a 4.5 out of 5. There are a few copy editing mistakes. It's a Black Library book after all. And spelling errors, but nothing major in the technical aspects. I love the Horus Heresy summary that I read at the beginning of this video and how it changes throughout the books to match the events of the saga. It just feels so grand, you know, like epic. I like the addition of the dramatis personae section at the beginning of the book as well, which reminds me of Shakespeare's plays. He had something similar at the beginning of his, stating who was in it and what role they were playing. The story is broken up into 3 parts, which helps alleviate the monotony of dozens of chapters and focuses on a theme in each. A part of me wanted more Space Marine action, but it would be a shame to diminish such fine writing in lieu of bolter porn. I also would have liked to have seen more of Horus's character and his interactions with his brothers, but I also understand that Primarchs are quasi-mythical beings, and to render those demigods in explicit detail would be to diminish the mythic stature of those beings in the setting. So, like I said, I give it a 4.5 out of 5. I really like the Warhammer setting, even though it borrows a lot from Dune, and I mean a lot, and it has other influences as well. I still think it's a fun setting, and the idea of like genetic biomancy and like the Adeptus Mechanicus, you know, they give up parts of their humanity to become more machine. I really enjoy that, and then all of the myriad alien races and all that. I think it's a cool setting. Check it out if you like grimdark fantasy science fiction. I think you'll enjoy it, at least this first book, this first entry in the series. And if you've already read it, leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought of the book. I thought it was really good. Until the next one, thanks for watching, and peace.